friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be setting up our horizontal spreads for the first week of November, and I've got my sticker sheets ready to go. I've got some washi tape here and these sticker books that I will pull from. So the first thing you might notice on the spread is that there is a blue highlight throughout. Kind of an odd choice for a November month, but that's okay. I have this thin washi and we'll cover it up for the week and then figure it out as we go along throughout the month. I pulled both red and orange, but I picked the red just to cover it more thoroughly. The orange has a lot more white in the design of the washi tape, so I thought the red would be more prominent as far as covering up the blue. And as you guys know, I have washi struggles. I guess it had been a while since I worked with washi because it was right back to square one with trying to get it to stick and just cutting it right and pulling it out and getting it straight. Thought I was getting better, but I think I relapsed a bit. Okay, now that that's done, we can get started on the decor. My idea for this decoration is basically to focus on the bottom. I'm thinking like pumpkins and leaves just kind of hanging out there along the bottom. I would say sitting in a field, but it's a little bit more decorative than just sitting down in a field. I like them kind of heavy on the bottom on this spread, so that's going to be what I will be designing around. And I basically pulled the entire sticker sheet out of the Happy Year sticker book, and I'm going to try and set this up so that it looks good. Just moving some things around, trying to get it to feel cohesive. I can't believe we only have like 4 more weeks of fall spreads and it's Christmas. I feel like this year has just flown by. I'm going to go ahead and cut this guy up just to get a little bit more bang for my buck and use it on multiple areas. So I decided what I would do is kind of mix up the colors so that each pumpkin area, which I was pretty much going for the bottom corners, would have you know, a little bit of each color leaf or design if I could make that happen. So that's what I'm working off of, and then just trying to layer those guys in so they look pretty. This part took a while. I just kept trying to figure out how I wanted things to lay out, trying to nest things together and put them at the right heights so that the design looked good. And then I remembered, oh yeah, these little acorns, so I want to put those guys in. I just want them, like I said, kind of just like hanging out on the bottom. And just going to trim these guys out. Normally I would use all of the pieces that I trim out, but there is just such a slight amount of color on each of the trimmings that I'm just going to let it go, because I think if I try to add them in, it would detract from the design rather than help it. So I'm just going to trim them off and then sadly not reuse them. I thought I might reuse these guys, but they just didn't look right. They were bigger, but still, like I said, it ended up detracting, so I decided not to use them. So now we're into laying out the checklists and some of the other elements. And this little bottom corner here on Thursday is the only really awkward area because I don't have a lot of room there for the checklist. I put it as far up to the top as I could so that I could actually write in and around the decor if need be. But yeah, that's the only one that was not really happy with the layout. I pulled some banners for the checklist and then also some triangles or arrows. And I'm trimming out the banners because I want it to be a little bit shorter just so it doesn't go all the way to the edge of the bottom there. I also pulled quite a few colorful boxes. One of them is an actual monthly box, so it's meant to go on the monthly spread. But I thought I could cover up the little corner and make it work here. And then I thought I might need to add some more focus boxes in here. So I pulled out the standard colorful boxes, but then I decided to wait and see how the spread turned out. I also pulled this washi for a little bit of extra design and decor, but I put that on hold for the time being. Once I laid down all of the leaves and stuff, I realized that I didn't really pull a lot of decor for the rest of the spread. So I'm going into the Happy Year sticker book and using that as a way to pull in some decor where I see it needs it. And hopefully I can fill out the spread. There wasn't a lot of decor actually in the sticker book for the Happy Year. It's got a lot of boxes and things, but I guess in one season it was kind of slim pickings as far as things I could just drop in. I also wish that they wouldn't include the circles pre-cut like the one up there in the Monday corner. They started doing that a lot on the newer sticker books, and it just doesn't really work that well for us horizontal planners. I like to have the full circle so I could put it on either side and I could make it work as a cluster or what have you, but those pre-cut circles, they can't really be clumped together, and I don't know, it's just a little less freedom as far as how the design will work. And I'm just moving some stuff around, trying to find happy places for things and fill things out. Like I said, I don't think I pulled enough decor, so I'm struggling a bit on how to finish up the spread with what I have left. Since I don't have a focus box for this section, and it's Saturday, which is a day where I pretty much chill and don't do too much, I thought I might be able to make this work and kind of kill two birds with one stone, since it has quite a bit of decor there at the top. So I'm just going to go ahead and use it and trim it out and then maybe reuse the bottom half somewhere else in the spread. We'll see. That branch didn't really seem to fit with the rest, so I don't know if I'm going to use it or what I'm going to do with that yet. The title there of November for the month is blue, and it really just doesn't go with anything on the spread right now. So I decided to kind of try to trace it out and bring in some of the fall color and see if that looked better. I started with just tracing it, and then I decided to go ahead and fill it in all the way using a friction fine liner pen so that I can erase if I make a mistake, because yeah, I wasn't very good at staying inside the lines, especially because I wasn't like over the paper. I wanted you guys to see what I was doing, so it made it harder for me to kind of get a clean trace going on that November. And now I'm going to go ahead and add that washi, but just in the header to add a little extra oomph. And once I get these last pieces all laid out, I think we'll be done, friends. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.